Alright, so wanted to make a quick video and show you guys how easy it is to make a reptile enclosure, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, I think my enclosure looks really nice, and most of the people I've shown it to tend to like it as well. I didn't spend much. I spent $37 for all the decorations that you see in here, with the exception of that digital thermometer and hydrometer I used to have for a recent pet before. So pretty much I went to Home Depot and I went out and bought all these little bricks that you see. Alright, those bricks are all like 69 cents, 79 cents, 40 cents, depending on which kind of brick you buy. The ones that you see that the feet are sticking out of and underneath on the bottom, and there on the bottom on the right, those are all rubber bricks. They come in a long set, and you actually have to cut them with a saw. And so I cut them up, and I set them up how I wanted. I may do a little bit of adjusting here with the bones and stuff, but I'm pretty happy with my setup. Now, the only reason that you see the bones in there is because I happen to be setting up my tank right around Halloween time, and they sold me a bag of a skeleton. It cost me like something like $9.99 or something like that at the store. I just saw it there while I was picking up the bricks, and I was like, hey, you know, some skeletons in the tank might look good. So let's go over it a little bit more here. What you see on the bottom there, that is that mop material that you see at Walmart. It's just a big green square. They sell it for about $1.47, and I just cut it up and I made it my bedding on the bottom. Now you see this bed that I made for the bearded dragon. I have another video on that on YouTube, so if you want, check that out. It was very simple. I had some couch material laying around, wrapped it around some styrofoam, and I made a bed for my bearded dragon. The bones, I already explained that to you. You can see that's a rubber brick on the bottom. Looks very real, but it's just rubber brick. Now these are real bricks. More bones. The feet sticking out of a brick. And more bricks over here. I got my lampshade here. Now this is separate. This I had in the previous animal. And this is something I just bought at Home Depot today, just to keep the lamp up on top instead of hanging down the way I had it before. I also bought, not this one because this was from a previous pet that I had before, but I bought these two so I could put the salads and stuff inside of it. I haven't bought my bearded dragon yet. I'm just getting the cage set up, or the enclosure set up, and checking out temperatures, measuring temperatures, and making sure everything works out fine for him before I get it. This is the thermometer hydrometer. As you can see, doesn't really tell you a temperature anymore. It's but the hydrometer, humidity is pretty much all I'm using it for. I already have let's see here. I already have one of these things here. So this thing will measure the temperature. See a pointer over there. And it'll tell you the temperature. I just turned on the light just so I can do the video. There's no point in me having my lights on, you know, right now, since I don't have the pet yet, but wanted you guys to see the setup. Now, what I did spend the most money on is the lights. Now, of course, I'm just making this video just to show you guys how cheap you can make the enclosure, all the decorations, the bricks, stuff like that. You know, all of this that you see here. But aside from that, the lights are going to be probably the most expensive part. I have a tube light in here. If you see down there, you see it's a tube light. So this is a UVB Reptile 18-inch. Okay, and then I have here, I have the heat lamp here on this side. This one doesn't have a light right now. So between the heat lamp and the UVB, that cost me about maybe 50, 60 bucks. Something like that. So the lights are going to be the most expensive part. And also you want to replace the UVB light at least every 6 months. So remember about that. But aside from the lights, I mean, check it out. I'm sure you guys like it. And all of these decorations you see there, with the exception of the couch that I made personally by hand with materials I had laying around the house, and the little hydrometer, which nobody really needs that. You can have your own, gauges inside your tank however you want, but everything you see here, 37 bucks. Very cheap, easy to pick up, easy to put down, easy to clean up. And I think my bearded dragon is going to be very happy. So you'll guys see more videos coming soon once I get him. But for now, tell me what you think. Oh, yeah, I think I already explained that, so never mind. Tell me what you think and get back to me, guys. Later.